4? How about 5? Quite a few, right? Yeah. So the point here is that there are already lots of resources that you can do. Please don't reinvent the wheel. Just take what's available and deliver that to your community. Your services are very, very valuable. Same thing with partnerships. So what I'm going to do now with Jaslyn's help is to take you through how the Goodwill's formation comes about and how can you leverage the existing relationship that we have here if there's something that your community that you wanted to do in your community. Now let me first introduce you to Jaslyn Roberts. She and I have a lot of things in common. First off, we both are immigrants. She is from Antigua. Is that right?
Got it right.
Yes. And in addition to that, we absolutely love to eat. Of course, the good stuff, good healthy stuff. And we also share a lot of common values, such as family value, value in savings, and conservative on lots of different things. And she actually is just like everyone here. She holds a very high certification in Senior Professional Human Resource Certificate. Just like a CFP, the highest recognition in the human resources profession. In the past several years, she has been in the financial industry, primarily focusing on the human resource side of it. In addition to that, she also focuses on a lot of diversity work. Now I'm going to ask Jaslyn to talk just briefly about the department that she works for in Goodwill. It's called the Family Strengthening Group. So I'll let you talk a little bit about that.
Okay, can everyone hear me okay? I've always been told I have a big voice, so I think I'll be okay. Within Goodwill Industries on the Family Strengthening, we roll up under a group that's called Workforce Development Services. And this part of the organization does a lot of work with consumers within the community. So under Family Strengthening within Goodwill, we operate on the philosophy that for the family to survive, the individual needs to succeed. And so we do a lot of work that we call wraparound services with our consumers. Oftentimes they come in not knowing exactly what it is that they need, or they think they need something else, and through a level of assessment and conversations, we figure out what else it is that they need to take care of themselves. A lot of the individuals who come into the organization also become our employees. And so a lot of the challenges that they have really is around financial. And so we work with them to try to help eliminate some of those burdens so they can operate and work towards achieving their long-term dreams. Is that clear?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So, so we actually were extremely fortunate that how we got introduced to Goodwill was through an organization called Charlotte Safe. Charlotte Safe is part of the American Safes umbrella. So many of your cities have American Safes, probably under your city's name. So Charlotte Safe actually, before we were introduced to Goodwill, had already done a very basic budget workshop to all the employees at 26 branches. And after that workshop's been rolled out, the executive director approached me and said that a lot of the employees have a lot more concern beyond just budget. They wanted to have a real conversation about specific planning that they're looking for. So they approached us and they introduced us to Goodwill. Now Goodwill, at the time we have Jaslyn's predecessor, Jackie Fries. She actually was a CFO of Goodwill for several years before she became part-time for this role. So she knows finance better than anybody does.